Spooky season is here, and what's creepier than eerie abandoned ghost towns? Haunted houses honestly never scare me, but I'm hoping that real-life ghost towns do the trick. Arizona has over 130 ghost towns, so I decided to explore some of them and find out if they're actually spooky. First up, we have Tombstone, aka the town too tough to die. This ghost town is known for the legendary 1881 gunfight at the OK Corral with Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday. Now it's a tourist destination, so I'm not expecting it to be too spooky, but let's go and see. Tombstone's pretty touristy, with wooden boardwalks, cute souvenir shops, saloons, and people dressed in Old West costumes, but it still has a historic feel. I'm gonna go check out their famous gunfight reenactment at the OK Corral.
Till that man dies, you're gonna swing for it.
Alright, I just finished up visiting Tombstone. It was what I expected it to be. To be honest, it's a cute little kitschy tourist attraction. Great for a day out with your family, not so great for if you want to be spooked. So I'll be rating each of these ghost towns on a spooky scale to decide if they actually are spooky. So there's not really anything spooky about Tombstone since it's very touristy. The gunshots took me by surprise a couple of times, so I'm going to give this a 2 on the spooky scale out of 10. Let's see if the next ghost town is any spookier. So our next stop is Charleston, which has a reputation for violence and vice. I'm not entirely sure if we're at Charleston. So there's a sign saying this is the historic site of Milltown, but Google Maps says it's Charleston. I'm kind of confused. It looks like if I walk down that way, we should run into Charleston. So we're gonna have to go explore and find out, but I'm a little bit spooked already just because I don't know if this is even the right place or if I'm gonna get lost in the wilderness somewhere. But the good news is this place is beautiful. It's so green here. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm just gonna follow this trail and hope that it leads us to Charleston. So let's see. There's literally nobody else here, so it's a little bit eerie. Okay, this is good. It says Millville and Charleston, so I guess there's 2 ghost towns here actually. In retrospect, I should have worn hiking shoes. I am not prepared for hiking right now. I don't like that. I'm really not liking this at all. I'm actually kind of scared. The last thing I need right now is to step on a random mine. I'm not even seeing the ghost town. Where is it? Should I keep going? I don't know. Maybe I'll walk a little bit further. Okay, I think I found something. I'm not sure what this is. It's actually a wrecked car. It's been here a really long time. Okay, well, it's probably not part of the ghost town, just a random vehicle. I'm not sure. Near water. So unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for me to get to Charleston right now because there's water in the way. I think I can kind of see some ruins. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. So if I climb down these rocks, I would have to jump over like 4 feet of water at least. Which I could probably do, but I don't know if I really want to chance it right now in my Vans. Not sure if this is something. Is that something? I don't know. From the map, it looks like Charleston's over here. Okay, I'm hearing all sorts of sounds, so I'm just gonna get out of here. Alright, I'm sweating a little bit after that short hike. So Charleston, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 on the spooky scale. It was a little bit spooky. I was not liking those signs about potential explosives, so that definitely upped the spooky factor. And also because there was no one around, it made it extra creepy. Wish we could have found it and saw what it was all about, but yeah, it was kind of spooky. I don't know what happened to my intro clip, but this is Gleeson, which was once a thriving mining town, and it has a jail that's now a museum. So I'm not sure what this used to be. There's a Fish Network satellite. I don't think that was part of the ghost town. So there's not all too much to see here. It's pretty much just some old buildings that are rotting away. All in all, Gleeson was not very spooky. I'm going to give it a 4.5 on the spooky scale. Okay, well, apparently I missed this whole Gleeson section over here across the street from where I just was. So there's this little jail here. It looks like you can visit on the weekends. So it's not open right now. It's a Monday today. Looks like this is the original jail from the town, which is pretty cool. So I'm now in Fairbank. This used to be a transportation hub, and there's even a train robbery here in 1900. I'm not sure what we're going to see here. Right now I'm in an empty parking lot. There's nobody here. I've been driving for quite a while and I really need to pee, and I'm hearing some running water right now, which is not helping the situation at all. So we're going to make this trip quick. Found the outhouse. Looks like a less than pleasant way to go to the bathroom. I'll just hold it. Decided to go find the cemetery since it's about a half-mile walk. Uh-oh. Please take plenty of water and watch out for venomous creatures. Doesn't sound good. I actually ran out of water, so I have no water. I'm really good at planning if you can't tell. I'll be on the lookout for snakes for sure. Once again, I really don't know why I wore Vans today. Terrible, terrible shoe choice. There's some sort of wreckage over here. Okay, I just heard something growling. I kid you not. I'm freaking scared right now. Like, I'm thinking it might have been a javelina or something. I don't know, but I do not like that sound. So I'm just gonna pick up the pace a little bit. Oh my gosh. That's a big bug. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention to what I'm doing now. I think we're almost there. This appears to be the graveyard. This one's a little creepy. Got this teddy bear that's been destroyed. Spooky. One thing about me, I sing when I'm anxious or scared or nervous, so yeah. So it's really interesting. It's pretty cool that you can actually walk around Fairbank like it's kind of like a park. There's actually some people here taking their dogs for a walk. All in all, it wasn't too spooky. The thing that spooked me was hearing those animal noises in the woods. So I'm going to give Fairbank a 3.5 on the spooky scale. So it's day 2 of my adventure now, and I've just arrived in Jerome, which was once called the wickedest town in the West. Oh my gosh. What the frick is that? What is that? Absolutely not. I haven't even left my car yet, and there's already something spooky happening here. The giant bug that I can't even identify right outside my car. I don't want to open the door. But now let me get back to my intro that I was trying to film until I got distracted by this bug. So yeah, Jerome used to be a booming copper mining town, but now it has quite a few supposedly haunted attractions, so let's go see just how spooky it is, if I can get out of my car safely. So this is the famous sliding jail of Jerome. It's a little spooky, but not too spooky. That's me, Ghost Town Girly. It's just chilling. Alright, so this is the surgeon's house bed and breakfast, which is supposed to be haunted by a ghostly couple. It looks really cute. Doesn't look too spooky to me. So I'm coming up on the Jerome Grand Hotel, which used to be a hospital and is allegedly very haunted. There's been a lot of ghostly sightings here over the years. I like how they've really leaned into the spooky factor and played it up here, since obviously it draws a lot of visitors for them. It's a little kitschy, a little quirky. I like it. Random spooky door. So all in all, Jerome was not very spooky. It was more cute, more quirky. It's kind of similar to Tombstone, but less Western and more quirky. The locals were super friendly. I definitely didn't feel spooked at all. Maybe because it was the daytime. So I feel like if I stayed overnight, it would be a lot more spooky, just because of the ghost stories and whatnot. So all in all, I'm going to give it a 4 on the spooky scale. Alright, after a journey that was definitely off the beaten path, I've arrived at our last stop, which is Cleator. It has a quirky saloon called the Cleator Bar and Yacht Club, despite not being near any bodies of water. A very interesting place. Never seen anything like this before. We're literally way out in the middle of the desert. Like, there's nothing else out here. To see a shipwreck in the middle of the desert, it's pretty wild. Do I want to know what this is? I see some skulls. It's definitely a little bit on the creepy side. This place is definitely interesting. It's a little creepy just because we're out in the middle of the desert and there's like not really many people around and everything's really dilapidated and it's kind of weird overall. I'm going to give it a 6 on the spooky scale just because the overall vibe is a little weird and I want to leave. The way I got out of there ASAP Rocky, let me tell you, the vibes were off. They were a little off, so I left. But anyway, that concludes our ghost town tour of Arizona. I'm a little bit disappointed because I was really hoping to get spooked out by something, but it just didn't happen. So I guess I have to find something else to scare me before Halloween comes around this year. Let me know in the comments where I should go to get spooked. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.